up, everybody out there in TV land? Coming to you from the beach. Little lunch break walk. My streaming hours have been taking a beating lately. I haven't been doing much other than our live shows, so here we are. We're streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Coming to you from Reddington Shores. I don't know what the hell this is. Monroe Street Players. We're a funk band out of Tampa. Just showing you a little bit of what's going on the beach. So let's go check it out. Chat window here. Shabam. Street without getting plowed here. Lately, a lot of people getting a whole lot of speeding here, so it's getting a little more ridiculous. Like this truck here that's going way faster than speed limit's not 45. These people, what their problem is. All kinds of people over here at the park today. Keeping score at home, you have no life. Quite frankly. For some reason it's showing me the count on here. I have no idea if anybody's on here or not, or what the count is, but somebody is on here. Thanks for tuning in. Afternoon sightseeing walk. Hey, Penguin 3847. Somebody's on here at least. Let me see something here. I am in Florida. This is Reddington Shores, Florida. To be exact. There we go. Now I can see. Now I can see who's online with me. All 8 of you on the 2 platforms. It's the first time I've done any streaming on the Twitch platform. Now, let's continue walking and put the flags back up to full staff. They were at half staff because of the FSU shooting that happened a week or so ago. Here fishing on the intercoastal. This is just a stop on the way to the Bitty Fish Dealings. This is the beach. Super pulled in there and pulled right back out. That's weird. Anyway, if you haven't already, smash the like button for me. Rotary Players is the channel for my funk band. We're based out of Tampa. We live stream our performances on here from time to time. The next show will be March 2nd, this Friday. There we go. This Friday, 6 p.m., March 2nd, Berry House Brewing Company, Trinity, Florida. Check out 3 sets coming through live from the same channel. Tunes from the 60s all the way to today to blow the roof off your dome. So be sure to tune in. I was looking at the news a little earlier. Some kind of power brownout in Europe. A few countries are in the dark. Serbia, I understand. Parts of Portugal and Spain. Have any of you guys heard any of that? I'm walking down Gulf Boulevard. It's the main artery in this area. Considered our version of Pacific Coast Highway. This doesn't go near as far for you Californians. That highway, of course, goes hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, and this one is more 40 at tops. This is one of the wider spots. As you can see, it's 4 lanes, passing zones, and all that kind of stuff. As you get further down, it goes into center turn lanes. Sometimes it goes into 2-way with no turning lane in the middle. It's a nice beach trolley that goes up and down the beaches from Clearwater Beach to St. Pete Beach for a small fee per day. I think it's like $5, something like that, for all-day pass. Which, if I were going to visit this area, would be the only way I would recommend going up and down the beaches. Parking is expensive nowadays. Some of the beach lots are $7 to $10 an hour. It's not worth it. Not all that expensive, but there's many expensive ones. There's many expensive ones. Now we're in the main municipal beach parking lot here. This one is a county park. Much love. I'm out here on my lunch break. So I figured I'd turn on my camera. My YouTube hours are super duper low. So I'm trying to get them on the come back up. So welcome to my hood, butterfly. This is a yummy little restaurant over here. I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit more. There we go, called Boards and Brews. That place is pretty yummy. It's not the cheapest place, but the local fish around here is called a grouper. I have a pretty awesome grouper sandwich. And pineapple coleslaw, yum, yum. And this is my beach, Reddington Shores. I live in a little teeny tiny apartment. It's not much bigger than a hotel room. But this is why. Because I get to come out here 3-4 times a day. So I sacrifice a little bit of space. Barely read the chat, so sorry if I'm ignoring it if you said anything, typed anything. Zoom back out. So since I work from home, my 3 breaks, I come out here and do a little walk, about a mile or 2, get unstressed, get unwound. tend to talk to a lot of people every day, so sometimes it can be a little much. So this is a perfect solution. Right now it's prime beach fishing season around here. Most of the bait that travels in schools, that's seasonal. It travels with the pelagic fish and the birds. Most of the bait pods are offshore right now, which brings in all the fish. Only happens when the water is 70, 90, 80 degrees like it is now. Once it gets really hot, the fish move away, move out deeper. But there's a lot of birds out here trying to get snacks. Coast Guard. See if I can get them in a video. Coast Guard base is maybe like 10 miles up the road on Clearwater Beach. Right where the same beach, I don't know if you heard on that, it was all over the news last night about a boat ferry getting hit, and that was up the street. It was almost like the person that was driving the boat that created the accident was either texting or somehow had passed out drunk and had the boat on some sort of autopilot or something. The guy was full throttle. That's like there was no effort to slow down or diverge. Lots of bird brains here from all the bait. They created a special area up there and they put up signs for this particular bird. Like blackhead or something. The guys that with the orange on the black jacket and the orange on their beak set up this nice nesting area, and they're not listening. They're coming down here hanging out with us common folk. And they have their own condo over there, fenced off, signage. They want to be down with the locals. Seeing some white ones and some black ones. I wonder if the white ones are the ladies and the black ones are the males. Maybe there's no gender. Maybe there's no gender at all in those birds. Oh, Dre, what's up? No, you're not allowed to feed the birds. It's actually illegal. Believe it or not, everybody does, but it's illegal. You can get a ticket from the FWC. And the Suncoast Bird Sanctuary is only about another half mile behind me. Coming the direction I just moved from. In fact, I think those are the guys that set up that mini bird sanctuary. They just did it yesterday because I was out there this morning. Yesterday morning it didn't exist. But this morning when I came out, surprise! Thank God season's over. Before Easter, I'd come out here for my lunch walk and I'd be stepping over people. It'd just be wall to wall, people all the way down. I don't like it when it's really crowded. Most of the time I come out here at night. So you can spend a lot of longer period of time, have a drink, park up the number. like the night sky too. Now these are the sea rats. There's a couple of those other birds in here, but most of these are sea rats. Oh, there's a lot of those other birds. Yeah. Are y'all ladies? Y'all don't like hanging out with the men? Is that what the story is? Don't shit on me. Hey, don't be mean mugging me. I got food. Ooh, look at that fat motherfucker. Ooh, shit. That one's not playing. That cat runs like half the beach. Whatever that big bird was. That's the beach OG. Phone's gonna freeze up here in a little bit. We're getting to this section of the beach where the cell phone is able to stop. So if you're on, just hang on. It takes like 20 or 30 seconds and then it comes back. Sure, like, share, subscribe, smash the like button. Tune in on Friday. Coming to you live from Berry House Brewing Company, Trinity, Florida. Live streaming 3 hours of musical enjoyment for your earlobes. And since it's YouTube, it's also for your eyeballs. So hit that bell button to get a reminder when we come up Friday at 6. And of course, you're within driving distance of that. I obviously want you to go there. I don't want you watching on YouTube. Come out and have a beer, damn it. Looks like the signal might be holding out after all. That signal's still holding up. I've spoken too soon. Someday I'll get a good phone if I ever make any money off of this shit. Ha ha ha. My cheap ass won't get a new phone until this one breaks. Y'all should see how pretty my car is. It drives like a dream, but boy, it ain't pretty. I'm gonna drive that thing till I can't pass go and I can't collect $200 anymore. think the tide might be coming in. I think high tide is somewhere in the neighborhood of dinner time. I haven't been paying much attention. Which is ridiculous because I call myself an angler. I do a lot of fishing, but I haven't been getting lines wet lately. Hoping to get out in the next couple weeks before the summertime meltdown really kicks in. Right now it's just at the high end of comfortable. I will say, my friends out in California, my lovely lady out in Southern California, this would be a little on the hot side for her. She has a little fan that she always carries around. And she'd have that on right now. That is full. Signal's holding up pretty good so far. What do I know? I've not gotten a bad signal warning like that. Looks like a little dip. It's a vertical to gimbal. X a little retarded. Stays better when it's oriented the other way, but since my channel is tiny, I don't get as many people looking. I fall asleep. It's always urban legend that people have fallen asleep on those and drifted a mile and a half south of where they started and never noticed. On a calm day. Now we're getting closer to the next parking lot, so beach tents start to show back up, and the only hotel around here is down here. There's a DoubleTree with a little tiki bar on the back, and then my neighbor works at that bar. Love the DoubleTree. Those warm chocolate chip cookies. These fuckers are good. Going to Vegas for a couple days next weekend. I think I'm going to live stream part of it. Just because. I promised a certain clown that I would never do anything like that, because that statement is null and void. So might be some Club Clyde coming through on the Monroe Street Players channel sometime. Early Sunday morning for those of you on the East Coast. Club Clyde, that's my friend Nigel, still drum performer out in the Vegas area. Some performances and accompaniments on the Fremont Street Experience, which creates a dance party. So I will likely bring some of that to y'all. One of my boys was supposed to come out there with me as well. And he got sick. Kidney stones. Ouch. Crazy, crazy. So this pier coming up, on the left used to be the Reddington Long Pier, it was called, and I think it opened in the late 60s and was open till I think the hurricane that screwed it up was in the early 2000s. So all that remains is this little piece. And the rest of the property, the parking lot remains as a pay parking lot. The owners won't sell the property because they want to put condos there, but the zoning department will not approve the condo building, so it remains, and they don't tear down the pier because of the standoff with the city. Figure they'd at least do that to open up the beach, but nope. That's not part of the plan. All that remains. It's one of the first places I went fishing on. I moved here in 1993. This was my, let's just say I was in high school. I don't want to get more specific than that. The first cat I met that I started hanging out with, his name was Dave. It was probably 2 weeks of me being in a new school. We came down here and fished our asses off. We didn't catch shit. We didn't know what the hell we were doing at that point, but it was fun. I think we paid like $8 or $9 a piece. I remember it was really full. We didn't go very far down. I think we only fished like the first third of it. It was pretty crowded. And there was a lot of older fishermen there that knew what they were doing and had proper gear, and they tend to get more if you're in the way. We were just some dumbass high school kids, so it was better for us to stay back. But in those days, no one really would have tried us or did anything ridiculous like they do nowadays. People were more civil. That's a long time ago. That's 3 decades ago. Things have surely changed in this world. I was gonna go further, but it's hot. I already blew through my initial one water here. Bit. And down this way, the main drags, and there's City Hall, and then there's City Hall, and it's a little bit further down, there's a Dunkin' Donuts, and yeah, pizza shop. The corner store just opened back up not too long ago, because of course this place got hammered very badly by the 2 hurricanes, so many places are still in stages of repair. toasty. Toasty and toasty. Breeze out here. I'm gonna pull out my ass back to the beach. It's like 2 or 3 degrees warmer here. So yeah, I used to stand straight up before 117 mile an hour winds bent it sideways. Imagine if you were a person, bent that shit sideways and sent your ass down the block. Considering I'm sure that thing weighs four or five human beings combined. Although they do say our bones are stronger than steel in many aspects, so... Oh shit, sorry guys. So maybe we wouldn't have been. We would have just snapped. Toasted. Not a fan of the golf carts riding down the street thing. That eventually will be eliminated, but what it's going to take, sadly, is a tragedy before people wake up. I saw somebody riding down here a couple days ago. It was a 6-person golf cart, and in the middle seat, mom was holding an infant that was maybe 12 to 15 months old. No car seat, no nothing. But if you're in a vehicle, you'd have to be in a car seat strapped down, but you could ride in the middle of the street with a golf cart with nothing on. That's a bit contradictory. Making no fucking sense, government. But when have they ever? I'm sure that statement I get this video is demonetized, but it's not even monetized, so ha ha ha. I ain't worried about that crap. Alright, we're getting too close to my crib, so out of an abundance of caution. These people are crazy in these worlds are gonna start making some turns and walks and throw you people off. If you're trying to stalk me, keep you off the scent trail. Shit. Can't get this lit. Shit in my hands. Yep, there we go. Signal's back to normal. Knew it was coming. Knew we were gonna freeze. That's my slow garden. Shout out garden. Digging it. And mind you, we're in the middle of a bad drought, so the amount of work it takes to keep those plants flowered and happy and watered in this weather right now. I don't think it's rained more than drizzle here in my area in 40 days probably. It was like a hill. It swelled up and everything, so they busted all the bricks out. And regrading them. My friend's parents stayed in a unit on a second floor in one of these buildings throughout the hurricane, and they said there was a good everything had 6 feet of water, and then there was like 15-20 foot waves smashing all these buildings right here along the beach. Talk about scary crapola. Bad signals on. Nope, there we go. Looks like the signal is back. Alright, everybody. Thanks for hopping on here. A little lunchtime walk and talk. Nothing too super exciting. Like I said, May 2nd, 6 p.m. Eastern. Hop on here. Chip coming on here with something. Have a good Monday, peeps. See ya.